If you've not paid attention to any video I've actually put out here on YouTube, I want you guys to pay attention to this particular video. Now, I am holding a book, The Magic of Getting What You Want. And by the end of this video, I'm going to be telling you guys why I am holding this book. Now, this particular video, the reason why I'm actually making this particular video is because of a DM I received from one of my subscribers on YouTube, who is also a book publisher. And I can tell from his message, and I can see the reason why most people don't really make money on Amazon KDP. So if you are a publisher and you are not making as much as you want to make on Amazon, pay a rapt attention to this video and make sure you watch this video to the end. Now, this person sent me this message on the 5th of August, being today that I'm recording this video. And he was like, hello, good day, sir. Please, I'm at Strip, which is that his name, by name. I just wanted to DM you privately. I want you guys to pay attention to what this guy sent me. DM you privately because I need a little mentorship. Look at how he placed this word. He needs a little mentorship. That is, he doesn't need a complete mentorship or a full mentorship. He just needs a little mentorship. Let's continue. On Amazon KDP. But please, the little problem, still little problem I have now is that I don't have money. That means he needs a little mentorship for his book publishing business, and he also have a problem of not having money. But let's continue. I have been in KDP for 2 years now, and I only make $50 to $100. This guy has been publishing books for good 2 years, and the average he can make every month is $50 to $100. Now, this guy is making money, but he said he doesn't have money to pay for mentorship. He's averaging $50 to $100 every month. Now, if you convert that to Naira, that is about 150,000 Naira every single month. Or let's say around 120, depending on how much he makes. Now, let's continue. But I want to make more than that, but he wants to learn for free. I want you guys to actually pay attention because I'm actually going to be giving you the reason why I brought this book. And this particular book I am holding is the first book I ever read in my life that changed my life. Let's continue. I want to fly high. I want to reach even $1 million. Now, this guy wants to make $1 million, but he doesn't want to pay for mentorship and he just needs a little mentorship. Let's continue. He wants to make $1 million safe. That is how he puts it. Because I love publishing books. Now, he continued. The little problem I have is how to run ads. He has ad problem. He has book launch problem, and he doesn't know how to get good keywords, which are like the basis, most important aspect of Amazon book publishing on Amazon KDP. I base on yoga, exercise book, business book, and travel guide. Now, these are the niches this guy is publishing on. You understand? These are the niches he's publishing on. But the problem I actually have with this, and why most publishers are failing, is thinking they don't need mentorship. It is, I don't know how people get that idea, but it is so demonic. They don't need mentorship. They can do it on their own. I cannot even calculate how much I have spent on courses and information that will improve my life this year. I can't even place it for the information I have spent on courses and books and tapes that will improve my life every single year. Now, the reason why I actually brought this book, and I told you that it was the first book I read, this book that you are seeing was given to me by a friend. Okay, now I got it from a friend in 2014. It was the first time I read this book. I've actually read this book about 15 times, or even more. I can't count, but I've read it more than that. And when this guy was actually basing in the city, this guy that actually gave me this book, he was basing in the city. I was just in my town. So when he comes around, because I was very close to him, he will call me and we are friends and he will say, I am around. You understand? So I went to visit him that period that he came back from the city and he was like, come around. So I went to visit him. So when I went to his house, I saw this particular book and I saw the title of the book, The Magic of Getting What You Want. And it caught my attention. So I opened the pages of the book. I began to read this book. And I was more drawn and interested to finish the book. So I told my friend I wanted to take this book home. He said, no problem, I can take it, but I will bring it back. When I went home, I didn't come out for 2 days. I was reading this book. I didn't eat for 2 days. I was inside reading this book. For 2 good days, I did not eat. I was inside reading this particular book. When my friend called me because he wanted to come back to the city, return back to the city, that he needs the book, I should bring the book for him. I told him I can't give you this. I can't give you back this book. The reason is because I just found something that gave me hope. Something that changed my mentality. Something that touched somewhere in my spirit that I felt that I can also make money in this life and I can also be rich from this particular book, The Magic of Getting What You Want. And my friend asked me why I do not want to return his book. And I said, it is simply because this book has touched somewhere in me that I cannot explain. I asked him, how much did you buy the book? He said 1,000 naira in 2014. That was a very big money then because I was at my lowest point in life. My lowest point in life. You understand? I was at my lowest point in life. So I said, okay, no problem. I will give you money for the book. I never had money. The next day, I started going to look for jobs in a construction site because that was what was available. If you want to go and look for work, you go and look for work in a construction site. So I went to a construction site and I saw this job and I worked for that day. I made 1,500 and I quickly ran to my friend's place and I gave him 1,000 for the book. This book has actually stayed with me up till this point because of how important and valuable this stuff is, this particular book is, and the transformation it will bring to my life. I decided to work hard, get the money, and pay my friend for this book. If I ask my friend, please help me, I need this book, he might even give it to me for free. But there is something important when it comes to paying for something and seeking for mentorship and seeking for the right information. I have a mentor that used to say that if you don't pay, you won't pay attention. So for the kind of one of the major issue that publishers are having is the issue of mentorship. They don't have. That is why I actually created a course. I am not a course creator. I created that course just because I wanted to help publishers that are struggling make money, and anyone who wants to use book publishing to make money, who wants to use book publishing to actually achieve financial freedom. That is why I created that course. You know, that course is like a gift to anyone who wants to use it to make money, or any publisher out there who is struggling. I have never seen anyone that has gone through that course and have not come back to me to actually confess that they have not seen an information like this before. I have gone through the course myself and I am wowed anytime I go through it because of the information and how detailed it is. So just banish the idea of you don't need a mentor, just banish it. If you want to do better, you need other people's knowledge. Book publishing is something I left a lot of things for. I was into full stack web development, graphic design and a lot of things. I was fully into full stack web development. But I just love writing. You get, when I saw the opportunity and I saw that, okay, where can I focus in my life? And what is that passion that I love to do? It was just writing, not book itself, but it was just writing. And how can I monetize it? That is when I started studying about Amazon KDP, and I learned it. I bought courses. I learned and learned and learned, and I soaked myself inside this business to the point whereby I can actually tell I have made so much money on this business that I cannot explain. You understand? So if it is something that, if it is this, like this particular book business, I understand it to the bone. That is why when people go to this, the course is not coming. So I don't. If I wanted to price that course, the zero to hero Amazon KDP blueprint, Nigerians won't be able to afford it. It will be just Nigerians that really have money, because I would have done like $500 and sell to the white people. You get? If I just needed, if I created that course to make money. So just banish that idea that you don't need mentorship. You always need mentorship. Now, that course is on a discount currently, and the discount is ending today. I gave access to about 20 persons, and the discount is, I think, is remaining only 2 slots that is left. And I believe before the end of today, that 2 slots would have been gone. I will be extending it to 2 more days. I want people to actually get in, to go inside and look at that course, to come back. If you are in any other KDP mentorship, or you are in any other KDP group, you can go and testify the value that you've gotten inside the mentorship. You understand? So I want you to get it, take a chance on it, and get it. So for people who want to get the course, for people who wants to get the course, there will be you can use the link in the description of this video. You can also send me a direct message to my WhatsApp or my Telegram if you want to make a direct payment. Now, for this particular guy, if you are making $50 to $100 in a month, and you feel you cannot even set a goal to remove a little bit of money there to invest in something that can help you make more, then you are deceiving yourself. You are sabotaging your own success. You understand? You are actually sabotaging your own success. You want to make $1 million and you cannot pay for mentorship. You are sabotaging your own success. You understand? For most people who actually have, I've given out a lot. I've not seen anyone in this KDP space that give out the kind of information I give out on YouTube. There are some good YouTubers that actually do great videos, but the kind of videos I do and the depth I go so that people can understand this business, I don't think anyone has done it, because I show you how to do it. Now he's having problem of book launching, so I'll have to explain book launching to this guy. The book launching section of the course is a course on its own. You understand? It's a course on its own. A course on its own. And these are things that you need to understand if you want to start scaling your business as a KDP publisher. So if you want to get a course, the slots will still be available, but I'll be opening 10 more slots. If you are serious about your publishing business and you want to scale this business to the next level, just give the course a chance. Give it a chance. This course is the only thing I can tell you that if you borrow money to get the course, you will never regret it. For the fact that you are broke now, it should be a reason and a motivation for you to actually do something that can actually trigger a change in your life. You get? So the links will be in the description below, and also you can contact me on WhatsApp if you want to make the payment. You can also use the link to get the course in seller and make payment there. The discount code is supposed to be ending today, but I will still make it available for 2 days. So for people who actually want to get that course, you can actually go ahead and get it now for 2 days. It will be going back to the price of 30,000 naira after the next 2 days. Today is Tuesday. That means by Thursday, by this time around Thursday, the code will be expired and you won't be able to actually get access to it at this particular 50% discount offer. So take advantage of it. As always, I am Value Bank and I'll always be rooting for you guys from afar, especially those people who wants to change their life. Thank you.